Y'all, okay, so I'm not even gonna play with y'all. I'm not gonna even play games. I'm not gonna just beat around the bush because that's not my judge, honey. Where the hell have I been? I have been out trying to find the rest of my cells after that mental health break, honey. Listen, I've been gone, and I'm so sorry. You know, I don't have excuses for y'all. You know, I don't necessarily think I need to give any, and at the same time, listen, we all humans around this bitch, so, you know, gather around. Let's have a conversation. So, I guess I could just tell y'all, you know, like I said in the last video, I was in a bad space mentally. And I still was. Just feeling self-defeated. Just feeling like, ugh. And I still feel like I'm there. But, you know, I judged up enough energy to get y'all a video. So I'm here. And today we're going to do a questions tag because it doesn't require a lot of thought from me, of which I don't have. And this tight ass wig is giving me the blues, honey. So I need something that requires the least amount of thinking. But before we get into the video, let me first of all say, I am so very grateful for the new subscribers. Welcome to my journey. Welcome to my home. Welcome to something that I don't know where it's going to take me, but I hope that you guys are ready to go along the ride with me. And I thank you so much for subscribing. I hope that you come back to press play every time. I hope that you interact with your girl. I leave my links in the description box below, and when I get really good at editing, I'm gonna put them somewhere. You know how y'all know how the YouTubers do, but I'm not there yet. I still use iMovie, honey. I'm still growing. But my name is TaKenyah, and I had a podcast called TaKenyah Talks that is on a cute hiatus, and it will be coming back. And I am a YouTuber now, and so one day I would hope for everything to come together. But yeah, I have a surprise coming for you guys. Now, I'm not sure if you know, but I am going to Coachella. Well, BEYCHELLA, whatever you want to call it. I'll be going to Coachella, and so I plan to do a video. I don't know how I'm going to do the series. Like I said, I'm not as creative with iMovie and things of that nature, but I will do my very best to make sure I get as much as footage as I possibly can to bring back to you guys for the big girls, so you guys know the experience. And I am a pessimist first, Virgo to the core, Capricorn rising, okay? So if I need to complain about something, I will definitely come back and let y'all know. So I want to make sure the big girls are aware of how Coachella was. I want to give outfits and looks, and then also, you know, we'll just do how the experience was, because I'm going to see my fave at Coachella. So there's that. And then what else since I've been gone? Hopefully we'll get into more of mental health the more I learn to self-explore and things of that nature. I'm still, you know, working some things out. And then when I finally get a thumb on what's really going on with me, that'll be a conversation as well. And I know I've missed so many conversations from I've missed a lot as far as pop culture goes, but just know I'm always on Twitter at _TaKenyah discussing everything. And I also have a Facebook page, which is TaKenyah, and then I also have an Instagram, which is TaKenyah. So if ever you feel like you want to know or you want to converse with your girl about whatever, hit me up on social media. I am there every single day. Now, let's get into the video. So we're gonna do a question tag. I'm in college, and I know that a lot of my viewers are in high school, and it's not because, you know, I'm just speaking outside of my head, because y'all know how, like, a lot of my viewers are from here. No, I know this personally because one of my jobs, I used to work with middle school kids, and all of my children are in high school. And so I'm gonna do the college freshman tag. I am a senior currently in college, but I still felt like I have some information to share, just because, you know, college is not easy, and I'm in the middle of finals. So I decided to crank out one video before Coachella and in the midst of finals, because I'll probably be back roughly in like 2, 3 weeks. I need to gather my stuff after Coachella. So the first question for the college freshman tag: what college do I attend? I go to a college in Michigan called Eastern Michigan University. What was this your first choice? No, it was not. My first choice was Wayne State Michigan University, but my high school GPA wasn't that good, and I didn't have the patience to go through the community college phase and all that other stuff. So for 2 years, I ended up going to community college one year, and then I transferred over to the college that I'm at now. What is your major? My major and minor, because that's the next question, is communication, and my minor is electronic media and arts, and this is what I want to do. I want to be in the media, and I'll explain that later. Do you live on campus, live off campus, or commute? So I currently live off campus right across the street, but I did live on campus for the first 3 years of college. My 4th year, I moved into an apartment. My first apartment I moved, that was about 20 minutes away from school, and then I ended up moving back to my city. And how is your semester ending? How is your first semester? My first semester of college, I would say that was rough. Now, I have never opened up to you guys about personal things that have occurred in college, but I have dealt with, like, for lack of a better term, a lot of death. And I haven't never opened up yet. I will one day. I'm just not there. I don't even talk about it with my therapist. But yeah, my first semester was... It was a semester. Are you failing any classes? At the moment, these get degrees, so no. I did, in my college semester, I have failed one class though. I've only failed one. I've came really close to failing 2, but I've only failed 1. Have you joined any student orgs? I have not. I was interested in one, but what resists you is not for you. I believe. I just believe that. So if it keeps resisting you, it's not for you. And that's, still mad love. No bitterness or nothing, no hate. Still go to things. But that's neither here nor there. But I was interested in a student org. Would you rather stay to yourself or go party? I'm definitely a stay to yourself kind of girl. I'd like to think that, maybe when I get older, but college parties were draining, and I'm thinking maybe it was because I'm overweight, and it was just draining in the sense of carrying a lot of weight and not having the energy to go. But even so, like, I just don't have the energy to. It's not fun. I'd rather kick back and be, with family and friends. But yeah. Speaking of parties, are they fun? Like I said, it's up to the person. I can go and fraternize, but I was never a every weekend kind of girl. Have you gotten drunk? Honey, there are so many videos that have not hit social media and never will. Okay. Have you gotten close to anyone, male or female? So let's talk about freshman year. Freshman year, I had the dopest roommate. Her name was Yana. And we're still cool. We're not as close as we were, but we definitely were close. Second year, had roommate drama. She wasn't the roommate from hell. We just didn't vibe on the same level, because I love her dearly. But we just wasn't, I'm no. And then I moved in with another roommate that same year. I still love her, and that was my first time living with somebody that was not the same color as me. I actually lived with somebody that was Caucasian. And I love her, even though people would think that, I'm so pro-black. That doesn't mean that I'm anti-white. I love my roommate, and I still love her to this day. Actually, we plan on hanging out soon, so hey girl. And my very best friend is who I live with right now. We met, I think, my second year in college. So I live with my best friend. He's a male, and that's my best friend in college. I think, yeah, my closest friend is a male. So what was the biggest high school to college transition for you? Independence. I think once I learned that college was now in my hands and it was not up to my grandma to wake me up, I definitely had to wake up and smell the coffee. I definitely had to make that tough transitioning to knowing that my grandma wasn't going to come to my door and open the fuck up. There was none of that. So that was my hardest transition, and I think it taught me so much about responsibilities, and I definitely don't play about school now. I love college, and I hope to get my master's, but yeah, that was like my biggest gripe with college. Have you already attained the freshman fit? Child, I gained the freshman goddamn 100. I don't know how much I've gained since I've been in college. Are you overwhelmed? As always. And I'm going to talk about that in my mental health, because college has been really just a big self-reflector for me. So let me make sure it's important. Yeah, I'm definitely always overwhelmed, and I'm a really big procrastinator. So there's that. What do you not like about college? The fact that I'm in debt. I think that's the only thing. Other than that, despite all of the death and all of the people that I have lost, and despite everything, I would never want to go anywhere. I don't know what I would have done if I didn't go to college. I love learning, and I love expanding my mind, and I love intellect, and I love conversation, and I love getting into depth with certain things. So I would have never not went to college. Furthermore, that just wasn't a thing in my family. Not going to college is not a thing. But I wouldn't have changed it for the world. Any advice for high school seniors? I think, don't listen to y'all high school teachers when they tell you college is hard. College is not hard. And let me tell you from the bottom of my heart how I can promise you that college is not hard. College is not hard. College is just responsibility. If you are not ready to come to college, go to class when you need to go to class. If you need to go to class, I'm not going to say you got to go to every class. I'm not even going to do that to y'all. If you are able to assess a situation, take from it what you need, and apply it back and regurgitate it, you'll be a-okay. And if you're good with time management, and being good with time management takes mistakes, understand that. You're not just gonna, some people, I'm not gonna say everybody, but you're not just gonna hop in the game and just be perfect at college. For me, I wasn't. I'm not gonna speak for everybody, because I have friends who just excel at college, especially my best friend. But for people like me who are procrastinators, who gotta bump their heads a few times, who you know, just had a little struggle, you definitely have to learn how I say finesse the system. Another thing, you don't have to buy books. You don't have to spend a lot of money on books. I will list in the link in the description below links you can use to get you some cheap books, honey. Matter of fact, all you need is one website that I've used to get me the cheapest books. You don't need that. Please, freshmen, do not buy $300 books. Don't do it. Not if you don't have to. What else advice would I give you? Listen, if you came to college for a career, don't let nothing push your college career aside. If you came to college to get an education and you just end up falling in love with a nigga, don't let that man or woman or whoever stop you from your bag. Do you understand? Do you understand me? If you're watching me, if you came to college, you came for a degree. And you're going to leave with your degree if you're watching me. Don't let a relationship stop you from your bag. One thing's for certain, and two things for sure. Obtain the degree. That can't be taken away from you. What you can't get back is time. And that's my sincerest as far as relationship goes. I'm not saying go out here and be approved. Have fun. Be safe. Have fun. But learn to find that balance. And it may take you a while, it may not. I don't want anybody to come to college and not have fun. I wouldn't even tell y'all to come here and just be boring as fuck. I don't even know why people come who do. So definitely enjoy college to the fullest. And take every moment in stride. Learn about yourself. Self-internalize. Take humanities classes. Learn about minorities. Learn about things to make you human. If your major is science, don't be a one-trick pony. Take other classes in other fields. Learn other things. Don't stay, in that one lane. These are things that I encourage you to do. You don't want to be a Ben Carson where you're extremely smart but you know nothing about people. Take classes that make you nervous. Take classes that have you stepping out of the box. Do these things. Grow. challenge yourself. You're gonna be uncomfortable. You're gonna have a lot of days where you cry. You're gonna have a lot of days when you're sad. College is an experience, and it's an experience I wouldn't change. I think the best part of me and the worst parts of me developed because I came to college. College really did make me a better person, and I do graduate in December of 2018, and I'm gonna miss every moment of my freshman year and beyond. And I plan to come back because I love college that much. So, with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I love you dearly. I am back. Stay tuned for my Coachella videos. I can't wait to give you a review. I can't wait to let the big girls know how the shit went. I can't wait to give you guys outfits and things of that nature. And subscribe while you here, girl or guy.